Hang on, let me move the window a little bit. Oh, I should have done this before I started. It's fine, I can edit now. I have that power. Hey, this is Shadows Over Loathing. It's the spooky season, don't you know? I'm not gonna finish this before the spooky season's over, cause I'm not gonna be doing video stuff for the back half of October. Got plans, but you know, while we're here, we have streamed this before in the past. I am tragically sad that I didn't finish Shadows Over Loathing before. I was having fun. I just stopped playing it for no real reason. It happens sometimes. I do that. So we're gonna start a new game. Where's the moving company? It's how you move. It's true. It's probably useful information if you could see it. We are, of course, gonna be picking another game where we do a lot of reading, even though I can't read. This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Pie. Shouldn't bother anybody until you get the magazine off your face. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right, as far as you know. Thanks. Not sure what that was about. It's a bathroom, probably. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. And you stare into the mirror, revealing... We have to pick a face. Can't remember which face I had last time. Might have been this guy. The classic is also tempting. Any of the ones with white hair I don't like because it looks weird on the stick, man. Unibrows are very good. This is very tempting. I was gonna go for this one. I think just because it's like, it's the same as this, but it's like in the corner and it stood out to me more. It's just a weird little line mouth. I don't fully understand what's going on here, but you know, this is too good. There you are. Oh, it's beautiful. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with the short hair and their sassy talk and the dresses that don't even cover the ankles? It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of world is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes, as the kids call them. Neat. And there's something in the coin return. It's a single meat. Sorry. Meat is, of course, the currency in this world. In the world of Kingdom of Loathing, Shadows Over Loathing, and West of Loathing. In Loathing, a couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey, Mac. What town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Sorry, Poughkeepsie took me a minute. Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted. So we boosted her Jelly Beans Breezer for a weekend whirl to hit to the hot potato. Sorry, again. We boosted her Jelly Beans Breezer. Oh, Bush, well, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Jeez. I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. Why are you? A cancelled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. I will go put some pepper in my shoes. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there. Is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. What do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well. It's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah. I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Enjoy, friend. Well, now, that looks much better. I'm Ethel. I could be Glenn, Jake, Crozery. Do you want to be Crozery? Crozery's a fun name. Crozery who? Crozery Campbell does have the good alliteration. We're Crozery Campbell. Pleased to meet you, Pleased to meet you, Crozery Campbell. What can I get you? Is a cup of coffee like 1 meat or less? We got a meat. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so. That'll be 1 meat. To go, please. We got diner coffee, which paper cup of fresh black coffee. It smells better than any coffee you've ever had on this trip. Anything else on? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing too, I hear. Good thing too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hon, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. I just really want to help. I got in some trouble back home. I'm searching for something. I'm just seeking my fortune. Mind your own business. I think if that's the voice we're going with for this horribly worried unibrow man with a very small face right at the bottom of his face, I got in some trouble back home. It's most appropriate. Really? You look like such a sweetheart. What did you do? Be up a phone booth. I think this is exactly what I picked last time. It's just very good. Look out, phone booths. Here comes Crozery Campbell. +1 to melee weapon attacks. And the police are actually bothering to come after you for that? No, I'm just really embarrassed about it. Aw. We smile sheepishly and walk away. That might have been exactly what I picked on stream. Look, it's a good option. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. We're just a family of people with alliterative names. It's fine. C.O. Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Crozery, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able, please. Your uncle, Murray. Clown. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Oh. This bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for an unreliability. Nice. It's the bus driver. What's the deal, bus driver? We'll do the prologue again. Before you talk to the bus driver, no, you're interrupting. You thought this bit before you like to skip. No, we do the prologue. We do the prologue for YouTube. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. No, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Oh, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly one full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can, plus one additional can. Swell. Why do I have to go get it? Well, I'd go myself, except for two reasons. Those being? Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? It's a left-handed umbrella. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use though. Good luck. I wonder if that's an actual choice for if you're left-handed or not. Could I have got an umbrella? What if you just wouldn't have given me the umbrella, but I would have also... It's a stick, man. He doesn't have... It's fine. Gas pump's empty. Gas pump's full of water instead of gas. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose. Now with extra lead. 6 and something meat a gallon. Station seems to have run out of service. Either out postcards or the scenery around here is all invisible. Empty oil cans, whole pyramid of them. There's an old baseball bat leaning against the wall here. We have a baseball bat. Is baseball bat equipped? We have baseball bat equipped. We have Jasper the Sparrow equipped. When you were 4 years old, Jasper flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. It's been with you as a familiar ever since. It's weird that the cash register's pointed towards the front of the store. Mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Sign says employees only. You an employee? No. Well, since the place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt anything for you to go back there, I guess. Thank you. Desk. Presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. 4 other drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. This shelf's laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though. This shelf is full of old personnel files. Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Bad shelves. Can't figure this out. We don't know enough about wizard stuff. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Really want to know the story behind this sign. Big tool chest. All the good tools have already been stolen. Fuse box. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. So I'm guessing this won't work, but I'm going to press the button anyway. That's the kind of a guy... What's that name? Crossery Campbell is. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Oh. Miserable looking hitchhiker standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out a thumb. Hi there. It turns very slowly to face you and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Crossery. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, it sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary, but I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr., that's my favourite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are the best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out. The driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Okay, then. Okay, bye! This field is very corny. Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just badged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come on in, you'll be right. So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thank you. My name's Crossery Campbell. Howdy, Crossery. I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. Hey, Chekhov, what's with this gun? You're leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters, and such as like that. But the almanac didn't list... The almanac don't list any examples of a varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now, in any case. That gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. You couldn't see it, but I temple tapped. Weird device atop this box. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Doesn't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not exactly. We're not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. What spiders? Good job. Leave. Hang on. There is an arachnophobia mode where you won't encounter any spiders, and also an arachnophilia mode where you will encounter so many spiders. I think I had arachnophobia on before. We'll leave them both off for now. Pacifist mode. Grays out dialogue that will result in contact. Interesting. All these boxes are labelled bears. These boxes really full of bears. Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Bibson's extra sweet pears. It's kind of pears in a syrup. The label describes as sickly sweet. They should really hire a new copywriter. Thanks. Oh. Nothing on this clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. Who's, Scarecrow's a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. We'll leave it to... Bandol's locked. These boxes are labelled gears. What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. Makes sense. Wait, are these boxes of tears? Or tears? Sorry. Would have been funny if I said the same thing twice. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, you can't put neither one of them in boxes. They don't make any kind of sense. Then what is in box? Where's this door go? Where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening that door since the dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though I doubt you'll find much of use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what's someone call it, a nutrient-rich environment. Honorary little beast, real territorial. Well, be careful. Dusty nightstand. With 10 meat in it. Shelf full of pulp westerns. The ambush at Dry Canyon. Drifters of the night. Shootout at Cow Canyon. Duel at Bloody Canyon. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. I did not expect a real book there. The Handgun's Tale. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. And the ambush at Dry Ranch again. I thought those were randomly generated. Why have I equipped this? Oh, I can honk people to reduce their stats. No, we can't read that yet. We don't understand. Tasteful arrangement of dried fronds. Kitchen sink, brand kitchen sink. Collection of stains makes its home. Home on the range. These boxes are labeled shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors? Not quite. Very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Heh, nah, course not. Just collect them, all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. There's collecting there's the collecting trifecta. Oh, well, okay then. Door leads to a bathroom. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? Always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms, is all. Good for you, I guess. You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Crozere. Smile. Not much different, really. Frown. Huh? Scowl. I guess I have a resting angry face. Worry. At least people can't tell when I'm scared. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago? It wasn't that bad. Freak out. I freak out on the inside. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Not a lot of changes there. The eyes closed happened. Surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. We flushed those. You flushed Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. A vicious clawfoot bathtub. Duck's lock. This door's locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room. It was left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I see. Oh, we could fight the scarecrow if required. But otherwise, we don't have a lot to do there. It's all stuck on his back. Why are you helping it? I am helping it! There you go, little guy. Enjoy blue collar. The honourable choice. Looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away. Someone must have hated this boxcar. Is this real gas? Partially full. We'll ask the man about it first. That might be important gas. A cheerful-looking hobo tootles idly on a harmonica. Tootling is an excellent word. We're going to interrupt it, though. Hey there, I'm Crossery. Well, howdy there, neighbour. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country's my home, so everybody's my neighbour. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who better get off of my property. I'm just joshing with you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam! It's a local delicacy. I'll have some clam jerky. Any part in a storm. Increases your muscle by 1. It's always nice to get a gift from a kindly stranger, but it's especially nice when the gift is dried flesh. There you are. Gotta buy the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yeah, real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I may head back for a visit one day once they built a second one, though. It's a one-way track, it's fine. Do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back, if you care to test your mettle. Don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off of you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. It's like through the grapevine? Similar. I see. Am I allowed to take this? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the damn thing, so if you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to do it. You inspect the bag. It appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. How it wasn't just harmonicaing, Dixie. Open fire in an enclosed space. That's a classic. Some incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall of this boxcar. We shall collect this fuel, if that's okay. That is 1/3 of a full can of gas. There's something shiny in this pile. That is a class ring. Makes everyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did. A tarnished class ring from the Seaside Institute of Technology, adorned with a blue jewel supported by a pair of tiny carved badges. Okay, we can't even open the door back there. We could if we ate the jerky, though. I heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. We do have food we could use to do more of the things. We could also attack that scarecrow. We have options. We could also give the man the class ring. So, are you moving out? Yep. I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. Got movers coming in the middle of the night? No, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. Never practically cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. Sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. Coughing man is here in the background. I'm sorry about that if you can hear it. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for more. I got you. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Makes sense. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you've a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Thanks. Does he want the class ring? I mean, we could keep it also. Do you want this? Hey, it's a 17 SIT ring. Got one of those in faux emerald, but not faux sapphire like this. These are the ones I gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them, so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably one off by now. It's yours if you want it. He admires it a bit more and then slips it into his pocket, the pocket of his overalls. Thank you, that's right generous. Don't mention it. I think there are uses for this thing later. I mean, there could be, remembering things that occurred, but you know. There's uses for XP too. Leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. This is a nice barrel. It'd be nicer if it had anything in it. Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. In Over Loathing, every single stack of hair can be searched for a needle. Just walk up and press E. Cabinet's rusted shut. This is just a painting of tools. Farmer's daughter's fishing rod, you say? We can test it in this watering trough for long gone livestock. There is, of course, fishing in this video game. Didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. Oh yeah, that's doing the thing over there. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hair. A whole lot of nonsense going on over here. I think. Don't really want to fight anyone we don't have to, but this scarecrow's bothering me. What gear have we got? It didn't really matter which one of these we use because we have the set. We have no stats. We can boost Mysticality, or we can boost. I mean, we can drink Diner Coffee if we want. What would this do? Can't bring yourself to drink it because you really might need some coffee later. Makes sense. Ooh, I have luggage. If I'm in the rain, all my stuff's gonna get wet. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm not sure, like, the best way to handle... I've gone the wrong way. This tutorial. Zone, this prologue area. Oh, weird plight where Lydia was standing. At this exact spot on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O'Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you've even arrived. Go on about your normal, non-haunted day. Let's go. I can fish this? Should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Wonder. Turt! Seems to be heading for Ocean City too. At this rate, it might be you there. He's doing his turt! I mean... We called him Turt, and then he just turns around and tells me his name is Turt. Who am I to argue with Turt? We're here to burgle him. It's Turt the Turtle. Heals a random wounded ally by his Mysticality. Weird. Funny little lad. There's nothing on the bus. Go through all the areas again, dead quick. Just, you know, go through our options. Didn't want to do that. That's the opposite of what we want. Oh, a snack. A cheese loaf. Increases my moxie by 1. A box of Cheese Loaf brand pasteurized spreadable cheese food product. Modern technology has done some extremely revolting things. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Spark plugs! Use them! Oh, there could be a fuse. There's a fuse. Right, because I need to actually replace the fuse first. Makes sense. Makes sense. I don't want to eat the food and stuff before I know like what order it'd be best to use it in. Just silly stuff. Car's missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. That's 2/3 of a gas. There's nothing else of interest in this car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Suit yourself. I don't think we're going to be able to figure out these weird machines. We're just a silly little guy. Crunch time, I think. Time to do some things. That scarecrow has it coming. I just don't like their attitude. Is all. Why am I failing to find the ban? How am I so bad? Here we go. Alright, Scarecrow. Two physical damage. You can throw a rock. That'll do 2 physical damage. This uses an action point instead of my turn. That's nice. And also honk at him to reduce his stats. I think he'll hit us for 2 because he has 3 Moxie. Wait, maybe he is for 3 because he has 3 Moxie. He's going to shoot Crosser Campbell for 5, actually. You can read the thing and it'll tell you what he's going to do. How much health do I have? Is it 5? I have 10. I have 10, that's fine. We want to target him. We want to throw a rock. Beautiful. And we're going to give him the business. Now, you know, there's fighting in this. It's very silly, very simple fighting. Might have to honk him. Wait, no, we can kill. We have lethal. Scarecrow destroyed. That's 5 XP. We can get a skill. It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out. Pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. That's a full tank of gas. Nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sitting it and pretend to be a farmer. We can do that. Hope I have time to reap some oats before it's time to walk the cattle. Keep pretending to farm. Gotta scrub the cows before sunup. I'm gonna dust my spelt and then plow some oats. Time to rake the buckwheat. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. You getting 5 XP. Beautiful. I think there's been things that require significant... They require 3 of any one stat, right? I think this is a strength boy. I've decided. So I think we have strong back. Can lift heavy things, break fragile things, and deal damage with melee weapons and attacks. With melee weapon attacks, in fact. You can't deal damage with a melee weapon without attacking with a melee weapon. I think. Basic humanity, checkered past. Oh yeah, we do have the checkered past, so we do a little bit more. You know what? It's time to increase muscle by 1. We are slightly clammier than before. Your body is now approximately 1% clam on account of the small amount of clam you just put in it. You gnaw on the jerky until the gnawing is done. Swallowing too. Full of little glass bottles labelled Harlan Tussett's Medical Gasoline for horses weak of limb and character. We got an even fuller gas can. You uncork all the bottles and pour them into your gas can. Sorry, future sick horses, that is a 133% full gas can. And now, we did see, before, there was a door we could open if we were just a little stronger. And we are a little stronger. So that works out. Door is extremely heavy. Oh dear. While somebody's placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. Stewing the pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. A grimy spatula. It's not a ladle at all, it's a spatula. No wonder the stew's so messed up. Spatula's been used hard and cleaned never. Newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Perfectly good mason jar of full gasoline in here. Beautiful. Carving on this trunk of the tree, it says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. Aww. There is also a whole situation. The railroad bull Howie told you about, although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Let's examine our options. We could probably take the silly robot. Right? We got a monobrow. We're a big lad. Did I come back here for a reason? I think I did, but I don't know. Let me check. Nah, it's a mysticality, bud. Alright. As far as I know, this is cleared out. Except for there's a locked drawer, but we don't have a key. This we're gonna get this unreasonably full gas can to this. Got anything else to say? Tell me about the scarecrow. I had to be a wee scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. Why'd you go and do a thing like that? You shot me with a gun. Oh, alright, yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. I'm sorry nonetheless, Elias. What do you think? We got this? Surely. It's just a silly little guy. I think we can take that right out, actually. We could have just one-shot it with the bat. Just smash a Roomba. Sometimes you gotta do it. Simon's monster is now just a pile of pats on the floor. Rest in pats. Workbench for welding. That would require 2 moxie. We went through a lot to gain access to this can. We have a 200% full can of gas. Victory's sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. You go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. How much XP have we got? We got 10 points. I don't think I've found the 2-point mysticality thing, but we have the 2-point moxie thing. I assume there's one for each. I should probably, like, do any other fights I have to do before... I'm a little worried the rest of the things would just destroy me. There's a loose floorboard here. And it's a valid concern. I can't tell him I broke his thing. How tough's a minotaur? Honestly. We scared of every little cowman we meet now? Howie. I've already asked him these. Love you, Howie. Knees large. Well, we can take that. We can get hit by that and not die. Of course, you are fully healed after a fight in this game. It's handy. Ow. That'll do. Jesper the Sparrow grows stronger. Jesper? What if Turt? A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. It has a gas can on it though. A 233% full can of gas. Can we do nothing with this this silly? Can do nothing with this silly car. Alright. So it's time, I think, to eat this horrible cheese loaf. And also going to get some fashion sense. We're doing Moxie mostly because I think I've found all the Moxie things. You know you're not supposed to wear plaid and stripes at the same time, but you're so cool, you can get away with that anyway. Look at this guy. Look how cool that guy is. He's doing his best. We are no longer slightly clammier. We have improved loafing. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. Little silver key? Little silver key? Might open a file cabinet or a desk drawer. Some other boring office thing. There isn't a puzzle you can't solve, except maybe a puzzle harder than this one. Unfortunately, the bag is pretty much just full of trash. You do find a small key in the bottom, though. I don't normally read the text in games, like out loud. Often, unless it makes me laugh. But, you know. A lot of this text makes me laugh, and also it's good text. I like it. I like this game. I like this series. I like the writers for this series. It's a workbench for welding. We got welding gloves. Mostly tools you don't understand, but you find some gloves. It's hot armor. A pair of thick gloves designed to protect your hands from errant sparks caused by your negligence and lack of welding skills. We have them equipped. And we also have the desk key, so we can do that too. Don't know how much of this we could have done pacifist. I'm always tempted because, there's a lot of ways to solve problems without having to hit them with a club in this game. I don't think we could have done everything pacifist, but I don't know. I don't know things. That's a gas pump hose. Fifth drawer contains a hose with a nozzle on it. It's way less boring than you expected. Little silver key falls into a hole in the floor and disappears. Length of vulcanized rubber hose with Romulanized nozzle on the end. Cool. All that remains is that dust devil. All I know of. Problem with that. I remember him being a bit of an issue. Bit of an issue, lad. Let's Chekhov did say it was pretty dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I die. Hang on. So I'm gonna take 4 damage. You're gonna heal me for 1. So if I toot my thing, he'll only hit me for 2? And then I'll take 10 damage, but I'll be healed for 1? So I think I do. Is that a survive? Possibly. Possible survive. But I only hit him for 3 for some reason, so that's not great either. I have 1 health and he has many health. I assumed I'd do more than 3, I think. That's where I was wrong. That's how he gets you. I could have won if I still had the strength thing, I guess. Because then I'd be hitting 4 instead of 3. It would be exactly lethal instead of not quite lethal. Nearly gone. If he'd have gone for... Oh. Fighter. Should have listened to Chekhov, probably. We can't tell him that his horrible monster sucks a whole lot. Was there a 2 mysticality thing somewhere that we could do? Sorry, I don't remember. There was a 3 mysticality in the shed. I just don't remember if there were 2 somewhere. Not shed, the other thing. The opposite of the shed? The garage. Garage is the opposite of shed. Don't worry about it. I've done the math. I've done the science. I know all about this. I think that's all I can do. I think that's all Crossery Campbell's got in him. One day, tiny devil. You know what? I was thinking I should do the fights before. I didn't need the glove as well. I would have exactly survived on 1 health to kill him. But then, could I have got the glove without... So would I needed to do the Moxie stuff first? It's fine. We got enough gas, is the thing. But we wanted all of the gas. You can't always get 100% of all gas. Sometimes you gotta leave a gas. It's just the way it is. Well, huh? This can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Ready to hit the road. I think it's time to hit the road. Takes a can and empties it into the bus's tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat. And soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street. And you realise that you're meandering through... Sorry. And you realise that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange. Shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? They're now totally forgotten. What? Oh, Ashar, what's going, Ashar? Thanks for travelling, Willis Buscar. And that is us. Out of the prologue and into the actual game. Do we get enough for the other? No. No wits for us. We are not the sharpest tool in the drawer. We are not the we are probably currently the dullest knife in the shed. We'd need quick wit to not be the dullest knife in the shed. We have one think. It's not a good amount anyway. That is gonna be me for now. This has been an hour of loathing. Yeah, that's fine. I can just do that. That's okay. Was wondering if I needed to like save. Anyway, this was fun. This game's kind of good. It's been like an hour though, and I've wibbled around a lot. Anyway, that is going to be all for now. And I will see you later, folks. Don't know how far we'll get in this, I'm going to be honest. I want to finish it, but also there's going to be a big shake-up soon. So, you know, might not happen. We'll definitely have to continue it post-Halloween. And it is a Halloween game. There was a ghost, okay? This is a spooky game. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye.